Hey Moon Magic family, welcome back to the channel. In today's readings, we are asking, will your wish come true? And if so, how and when? I am seeing this first card here, reading number 1. We're going to draw 3 cards together and also 3 charms and 3 runes. I'm actually seeing this card just down here. Okay, let's see what we have here. Reading number 1, you have the raccoon and sycamore. Okay. Reading number 2, you have the opossum and peony. And reading number 3, we have the butterfly and snowdrop. Okay, let's draw some runes and some charms as well, just to give you that little bit extra for the guiding in. So reading number 1, you have the rune of breakthrough. Reading number 2, you have the rune of initiation. And reading number 3, you have Berkana, the rune of growth. Whoops. Okay, let's see what your charms are showing as well. Okay, you have the parasol here, a little umbrella for reading 1. Reading 2, you have the Tudor rose. This is what it looks like. And reading 3, you have the anchor, a little anchor there. Okay. There we are. So I will leave the camera running just for a few moments longer to give you as long as you need. If you already know which readings or readings that you are tuning in with, I'll put the timestamps in the description box and in a pinned comment for phone users. So, just click on those and that will take you straight to the reading that is speaking with you. If you find you're drawn to more than one, it is usually worth checking them out, as there is often more than one message coming through for you. And sometimes in today's readings, of course, perhaps more than one message about more than one wish. Super souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey, reading number 1, welcome. This is absolutely gorgeous, and we haven't even started drawing any more cards yet. So will your wish come true? And if so, how and when? Well, the raccoon and sycamore, curiosity. This is a card about stepping into uncharted waters, trying things out, not being afraid to go out and experiment, climb into the tree of your desires, go out and have a good time. And the rune of breakthrough. I mean, this is like, it's telling us this is where the breakthrough is going to happen. Go out, be curious, have fun, enjoy, try out anything and everything. Just be curious. Try out anything and everything that you've never done before, but that you quite fancy having a go at. And actually, that's where the breakthrough is coming. It's full of joy. I don't think this is a working kind of situation, as in like, it feels much more social. It feels much more fun. We have the parasol. It's like, it's chilled out. It's laid back. It's good fun. And this is where the breakthrough is coming. So I think we are being told that, yes, your wish will come true, but let us draw more cards before we make any more assumptions. Okay, so we have Uranus, the card of Uranus. This is very, very interesting. The Great Awakener. We have Mars here. Mars is a card of action. Uranus is an energy of waking up, of lightning coming. And we have the hand here with a little golden nugget in the hand. Let's draw a few more cards. Another oracle card for you as well. Seeing this one for you. Mandrake, sensuality. How interesting. And this is Venus and Neptune. Okay. Okay. Whatever your wish is, I think the breakthrough moment, Uranus, is also very much about lightning, breakthrough energy. I think it is going to be handed to you like a gift here, providing you take action to go out. It's interesting to go out and have fun. I mean, it's really gorgeous, actually. This is just so sweet. It's so sweet and lovely. It really is. Let me draw tarot cards, reading number 1. It's just, yeah, I think your wish will come true. Go out, have fun, do things that you've never done before. Do anything and everything that you love, that makes you feel good about yourself. May we please have more information for reading number 1. Will reading number 1's wish come true? And if so, how and when? I think we are already being given a lot of that information, if I'm truly honest, reading number 1. This would feel like one of the shortest readings I've ever done. It's like 3 cards. Yep, we're done. Here we are. Yes, it's going to come true. Go out, have fun, really enjoy yourself. Don't hold back. The breakthrough will come and it will be handed to you. I think that's just lovely. I really do. I think that is super, super lovely. What else are we shown? Okay. What else are we shown for reading number 1? Okay, this is such fun. Your reading feels fun. So we have the Devil, and this is a very interesting Devil card because it's really a card that says, I'm going to be me. You know, I don't have to be anything that I'm not. I don't have to be held back. I don't have to be restricted. The Devil card has so many different layers to its meaning depending on where it shows up in a reading, how it's portrayed. But ultimately the Devil card is about things that hold you back and letting go of them. It's in its highest vibration. It's about liberation. I mean, sometimes it indicates somebody who wants to have power over you, but this is like you stepping away and going, you know, I'll do what I want, thank you very much. It really is. Now we have the 4 of Swords as well. Here we are. This is your next card. How interesting. Then we have the Death card. We have the 3 of Discs. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Sun. And we have the 7 of Wands as well. How interesting this is. Okay, the breakthrough, the death, the rebirth. This golden nugget being given to you, your dream coming true. That bolt of lightning out of the blue. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you go out, you have fun, you try things on for size, it's like you don't really care what people think anymore. You're just going out, you're being you're doing your own thing. Have fun, enjoy. I almost feel like it's irrelevant what you do. It's kind of like all roads lead to Rome. It's kind of like whatever you might try your hand at, just the energy of going out, having fun, being you and enjoying yourself, reveling in who you are. This is what creates the energy of the breakthrough, that lightning bolt, that magical moment where you are gifted something you really, really want. I almost feel it doesn't matter where you are, who you're with. It's kind of like it's almost like sacred geometry will maneuver things so that that point of opening happens. All roads lead to Rome. It's like your wish is destined to come true. And I think you've had to wait quite a long time for your wish. That's what I think, reading number 1. You've had to wait quite a long time for this to come true, and you've probably had to peel back quite a lot of layers to reach a point where you firmly feel that you can be you in your own magical, amazing way. I think you've done a lot of work, ditched a lot of stuff along the way, thrown off a lot of stuff that would previously have held you back. Other people's perspectives, other people's expectations. Yeah, you've waited a long time. And I think there have been times when you've honestly thought this would never happen. You know, there's an element of sort of kind of like frustration here. You know, I love that we have this black and white imagery here in both of these cards. It's like you've had to process quite a lot of, I think there have been great expectations either placed upon you as to, you know, whatever this wish is for you. I think there have been a lot of expectations of you to sort of comply to what was expected rather than follow your own dreams. Whether that's work, relationship, whatever your wish is. Or you've lived within the restrictions of other people's expectations. And you really have. I think you've peeled back the layers and you've kind of almost got to that, well, I think you have got to that point where you're really very illuminated now. You're like, I really don't have to do this. And because your energy is so right, the message you're being given here is, this will happen. Almost like when you least expected, a bolt out of the blue, maybe in a setting that you wouldn't have expected to find it in. So be curious. Boldly go where no man or woman has gone before, or where you haven't gone before. You know, just really try some really quite random stuff out. You know, Uranus is lovely and random. Try out different stuff. This is going to happen. The sun, creativity. Look at this sort of like, yes, victory. Element of victory coming up here. And how interesting, we see on this finger here the imagery of Mars. And we have Mars here in Uranus, in the Uranus card too. And look at this here, you know, it's like this little tattoo on the wrist. It's like, yes, I can do it. Let us draw a couple more runes for you, reading number 1. May we have just any more information? Okay, so we have the rune of constraint and the rune of defense. We have the rune of joy and the rune of flow. Okay, this is telling us everything. Okay. You've definitely been going through, or you've had a period where your world has been dominated by almost not being able to have what you really want, wondering if it could ever happen, waiting and waiting and waiting. It's really interesting because there's an energy of frustration. You know, when's it going to happen? But actually, you've kind of reached a point where, and this is super lovely, you've reached a point when you're like, do you know what? I'm just going to go out and have a good time anyway. You know, I'm just going to go and do something because I want to. I'm going to make time for myself. I'm going to get focused. And actually, because your energy is right, And because you're starting to be more boundaried, the rune of defense, Algiz, you're more boundaried about your time, your life-work balance, about the kind of people you will have in your world and the people you won't. And because your energy is shifting, that is what is changing the energetics of bringing you this breakthrough point. We have the rune of joy. This is a new dawn. It's a fruit-bearing rune. And we have the rune of flow. This is the gathering of momentum, the new coming in. All roads lead to Rome. Your reading number 1, isn't giving me a clear indication of where. It's an absolute definite yes. And the how and the when are connected to, I think you're already there. You're connected to this space of being where you're, you know what, I'm just me. I'm going to be me. I don't care what people think of me. I mean, if any of you have been navigating any kind of issues around your own sexuality and you've reached that point where you feel really strongly you can be who you are. If any of you were put down or bullied about your appearance, you've reached that point where you're in that zone of, do you know what? I know who I am. I'm an amazing person. And actually, I don't care what people think about the way that I look or what I dress, how I dress, what I do. There's a very powerful message of individuality, being uniquely you in this message. And because of reaching that point, and I do think you are there, it's like you're not afraid to go out into the world and be you. And it's amazing. It's because your energy is so right, whatever it is you are wishing for, it can now come through. The channels are open. The gift can be granted. Reading number 1, I'm utterly thrilled for you. You know, it's absolutely lovely. It's gorgeous. It's exciting. It's fun. It's joyful. It's playful. And the how and the when is simply about just being you and getting out there. And in a way, I can say it quite lightly, but actually, do you know, the honest truth is being able to be ourselves fundamentally, wholeheartedly, isn't actually always such an easy journey. Most of us will have come across judgments, expectations of others, things that impacted our self-esteem, our self-value, relationships where people tried to make us be something we weren't. You know, this is the stuff of growth, of development. So whatever your wish, I think you're now there. You're now in a zone where it can happen. And whatever it is you have wanted and desired and wished for, yes, it's coming in. That's why it's coming in. And as for the how and the when, well, it's just it'll be like lightning. I think it'll happen fast in a really exciting way. And yeah, how amazing. I'm slightly lost for words. I shall say no more reading number 1, except that I'm thrilled for you, really mega excited, and tons and tons of love. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. And if you press the little bell icon, if you're subscribed, all of my readings should come into your stream. And I do post on a Tuesday and a Friday pick a card readings answering very specific questions or connected to the full moon or the new moon. And on Sundays, I always post a reading for weekly guidance. And I also have a monthly prize draw. I give away a free private reading and a pack of oracle cards too. I will put the links to anything and everything, like joining my subscriber email list, so you can enter that prize draw. I'll put all of those links in the description box and also in the pinned comment as well. So just scroll down, click into anything and everything that might be helpful to you. Reading number 1, this is gorgeous. Tons of love. Hey, reading number 2, welcome. You have the Opossum and Peony. This is a card of bashfulness. You have the rune of initiation and also the Tudor rose. Very interesting, all these flowers around you at the moment. This is a card that sometimes speaks of like retreating a little bit, withdrawing a little bit. Now we're asking, will your wish come true? And if so, how and when? And now the opossum is really interesting because it's a little creature that if it is being hunted, it will play dead. It will roll over and play dead, and then whatever is hunting it will sort of lose interest because they think it's dead, and so they move on. The rune of initiation speaks of sometimes a kind of a period of, I won't say retreat, but yeah, there's like an initiation, a process to go through. Let's draw cards before we delve into any more interpretations here for you. Okay, let's draw some oracle cards and see what we are shown. This is the one we're seeing here. How interesting that we have another flower here. Okay, it says here, this is Rosa. It's like we're looking at something in reverse here. How interesting. Success lunari. This is sap of the moon plant. How very interesting. Okay, everything feels like it's in reverse or upside down, or we're looking at a mirror image here. How fascinating. What are we being shown here for you, reading number 2, especially with this rune of initiation? May we have more information? What is going on with the wish of reading number 2? Lion's mane, leadership. How interesting as well that this lion is being, well, it looks as if it's kind of part of a tree here, and it is lit up in some way, shape or form, and we are seeing the scales here. And here we have a vessel here, Mercury and Uranus, and a vessel here with water coming through. Leadership. Okay. This is a very, very, very interesting reading, reading number 2. We are asking, will your wish come true? I think you have a very specific wish. Okay, I think your wish is very, very specific. I don't think it's a generalized kind of wish. Reading number 2. It's really something quite specific, quite unique. It's something or someone that you really, really want. If you were, for example, this is just an example, but if, for example, you were single, you already know exactly who you want to be with. It's a specific something. It's not generalized. If you are looking for a career path where you know exactly what you want, or exactly which house you want, or whatever it is, there's something that you're aware of that you want, I think, in quite a specific way. Okay. May we have more information, please? May we have more information, please, for lovely reading number 2? Okay. Let's look at all of these cards for you and see what we are shown. Okay, so we have the 10 of discs. Yeah. You have your sights set on something, and it matters a lot to you. It really matters a lot to you. You know what you want, and look at these. We're just getting flowers everywhere. Look, we have the peonies, we have this black rose here. We have, this looks like poppies here, and this castle here. Okay. You have the Ace of Discs. How interesting. Let me move this down here. Put that there. We have then the 4 of Discs. Okay, this is cool. We have the Sun. We have the 2 of Wands, we have the Tower, and we have the Fool. How interesting. How interesting. So reading number 2. I think there is something that you are very clear about what you want. Okay. The challenge here, and I am using that word thoughtfully, is I think that you can have the something you really want. We have the 10 of discs. I think the wish can come true. But I don't think it's going to be in exactly the shape or the form that you want. It's kind of like if you were dreaming for a car and you've only got a particular model and a particular age of car, or a particular, has to have a specific number plate and all these sorts of things. And actually, the universe is very happy to bring you a new beginning, a new opportunity, very happy to crown you, to give you the celebration of what you are hoping for. But, you know, we have the sun here. There's a real possibility of something coming to you, but I don't think it's the exact thing that you want. It would be like you would get an amazing car, but it wouldn't be, I don't know, the pink Rolls Royce with a personalised number plate. It might be a different car or whatever, but there's something else as well. There's some darker stuff going on here in terms of, you know, sap of the moon plant. It's kind of, it's like you've been distracted. It's really interesting because the opossum and the peony, bashfulness, they play dead in order to, you know, they're being pursued by something, and then the pursuer will lose interest and go elsewhere. It's like you're having to learn something here. Almost as if, yeah, it's really, really interesting. It's kind of like you can have your wish come true, but it won't be how you think it's going to be. I always feel like the universe is saying, well, I'm going to have the upper hand here because actually I know what's good for you. You know, you can have your dreams, but they're going to look different to the way that you think they're going to be. So there's something about something being upside down, back to front, the wrong way round. Very, very interesting. New beginnings, the Fool, Ace of Discs and the Fool. Yeah, look at this person here. We've got the Hair of Fertility, and we're looking one way at what we thought we wanted, but actually the older, wiser version of this card, of this person, this statue, knows that they're looking for something that has a different quality, or there's something different going on here. And we have another flower here, the crocus, which is a spring flower. This feels like an east-west kind of thing, you know, with the west looking back at a younger version. You know, what you wanted when you were younger isn't what you want now. That's really what we're seeing here as well. Ah, yes. I think you're reevaluating, or circumstances are causing you to reevaluate. That wish that you wanted, it's not that it can't come true. It isn't that you can't have that dream, that big dream, but it's not going to be the shape that you thought it would be. It will be even bigger, even better, the same, but different. Yeah. It may be that something as well that you thought you wanted hasn't worked out, or something happened. You know, I'm seeing this tears really around you. Yeah, a real sort of cave. Again, it's the retreat again. It's very interesting. The opossum and peony, the flower, the peony, in the Greek mythology, the peony was a flower that when the nymphs wanted to hide from human eyes, they would turn into a peony so that they couldn't be seen. The opossum plays dead so that people don't see it. There's a bashfulness. There's this rune, even Perth, speaks of a process, a sort of a process, sometimes a spiritual journey, but a process that's very uniquely personal to you. And we're seeing a sort of, I almost feel as if you're looking at the world through a mirror here. As if you're on the inside of the mirror rather than looking into the mirror, you're in the mirror looking out. You've been in a place of retreat, of regeneration. There's been some tears, some grieving almost going on here. You know, your direction. Lion's mane leadership. As if somehow you lost some sense of your direction in terms of your wishes. Will your wish come true? Because it changed, something changed. Actually, you can be crowned and have your wish, but it won't be, look at the towers here at the bottom, it won't be what you thought it was going to be. It will be different. It can be even bigger and even better, but it will be different. There is a promise of a new beginning and of the regeneration. Got another flower here, beautiful flower. There's lots of flowers here. I do think there will be regeneration and the spark of life. It kind of is time, I think the time is coming for you to come out of your cave, out of a place of retreat, looking ahead with the wisdom and the learning of your experiences. I do think you can have your wish, but it's most definitely not exactly as you thought it was going to be. Some of you will really already know that, because you'll kind of know that something you really wanted ended. For some of you, you may still be holding on to that wish of that specific circumstance, person, and be struggling perhaps to let go of them. But this reading would be suggesting it's going to be different. You can have your wish, you can have that dream, but it will be different. Let's draw some more runes for you, reading number 2. Yeah, lovely. We have the rune of joy and we have the rune of harvest. This is Wunjo. The rune of joy really is like a, it's like a new dawn. It's a fruit-bearing rune. It's the promise of happiness. So you absolutely can have your dreams, but it's carried across the gap by the wings of heaven. It's like lifted from a place where there was darkness, sadness, retreat, to a new dawn and a new opening, and a period of investment where you reorientate yourself, where you reorientate and really reinvest, you know, start to cultivate the ground for a new space of manifestation and a new wish and a new version. Okay, yes, loving it. I'm so pleased this has come out. This is Fehu, the rune of possessions, nourishment, and Jira, the rune of harvest. So harvest means we just need to invest. We need to, you know what you actually do want, and even if something didn't work out, the specifics of that, you can invest and get something even better that's more suited to you, or definitely something of the same but a different version of it. This is ambitions satisfied. This is unexpected rewards and gains, surprises. So again, unexpected rewards and gains, unexpected surprises, something being different to the way that you had expected it to be. So a different version of what you thought you wanted, and then the discovery that it's actually amazing. Ambition satisfied. So your wish is definitely going to come true, but it's going to be a different version of the original picture that you had previously. Okay, I feel I want a sneaky peek into the future for you guys. May we please have a little connection to what might be happening in the future for reading number 2. Take those as well. What do we have here? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is super nice. We have the Empress, and look at her holding that flower again. Now, the Empress is a card of motherhood. It's a card of nurture. It's a card of gestation. She's the eternal mother. She can give birth to the new. She can bring the new into being. And the High Priestess, we're seeing this is guided. And the universe is the ending of one thing and the beginning of another. It's the world. It's the world at your feet. New horizons, new opportunities. And look at these beautiful lilies, these lotus flowers sitting in the water here. As she rises, this figure rises. You will rise again. Look at the sun here. You will find a new vision. Whatever you have been wishing for, whatever that was about, it's a different version, it's a different picture. It will come, it's definitely coming, but it's a different, it's not the shape that you thought it would be, not the exact shape, but it is still your wish coming true. And it requires nurture, investment, and your own kind of something of your own awakening here. Because actually when we start to awaken through our life experiences, it means we actually get closer and closer to things that are really, really, really right for us. Sometimes the stuff we really want ultimately turns out not to have been the best thing for us, or we needed that experience in order to grow and to develop wisdom, and then we are ready to move forwards and have something else that is an even more beautiful dream than the one we started with. Reading number 2. This has been such an interesting reading. I'm really thrilled that your wish will come true. The rune of harvest, Jira, does sometimes speak of a period of a year. It speaks of investment. And so does the Empress. The Empress, of course, and motherhood speaks of a period of 9 months when we are investing in and nurturing new life coming into being. So I would say that we might be talking about sort of a period of 9 months to a year of kind of nurture, investment, coming back out into the world in a way. But it's absolutely the time to build that new vision, and the universe is waiting to lift you across that gap and support you in creating the new vision, the new wish, the new desire. And it's beautiful. The hair of fertility, stunning and lovely. Reading number 2, I'm sending you the biggest hug in the world. You know, it's really clear you're reading. If you would like to get all of my readings as soon as I post them, you can subscribe and press the little bell icon. That way they should come into your stream. I do post a pick a card reading on a Tuesday and a Friday. I post some shorts in between, and I also every single Sunday post a reading with it's like for weekly guidance really, where we ask Spirit for a here and now message for you right now. What do you need to know? And we look at the week ahead and we get really clear guidance and get the heads up for the week ahead, what's going on in your world. So super lovely readings, and thank you all of you who are following those. Tons and tons and tons of love. Thank you all for commenting as well. And I do give away a free private reading and also a pack of oracle cards every single month. It's like a prize draw for my subscribers. It is a subscriber offer. I will put the link to my subscriber email list, because that's how you join that list for the prize draw. I'll put it into the description box below, along with any other links to anything and everything that might be helpful to you. Super souls, thank you so much for being here today. Tons of love to you. Reading number 2. Hey, reading number 3. Your card and rune and charm are just so beautiful. We have the butterfly and the snowdrop. This is the card of hope. Berkana is a rune that is speaking of a new phase of life. It's regeneration, transformation. And then we have an anchor point, which feels like this is an anchor point in time. So right here and right now, something is happening. Now we are asking today, will your wish come true? And if so, how and when? So let's draw some cards and see what else we are shown. Lovely reading number 3. Okay, how interesting. I feel that both of these cards are coming through for you. Let's take them both and see. And another card, please, for reading number 3, please. Okay, so you have Amanita, Conduit. Okay, So this is the fly agaric mushroom, which is actually, it's actually quite poisonous, but it can be used for transformation, for as a hallucinogen. Is that how we say it? What I think is interesting, we have a little fairy here. There's something changing here, isn't there? We change our perspectives, we change our vision. I mean, this is what that kind of an energy would do. What do we have here? So we have the void, ether. And we also have Uranus. Now this card came out in reading number 1. That is interesting. Now we're being seen that a gift is being given to you here. A wish coming true. That's absolutely clear that whatever your wish is, this is going to come true. I actually feel there is an anchor point, and somehow the timing is very right for you. I think we're being shown that there is an opportunity for transformation right here and right now. And just have a look in this card here. Can you see here we have an elk here? I think this is an elk here. Elks are associated with stamina. You know, they can travel massively long journeys across the snow-covered tundra and emerge out of the winter somehow intact. The snowdrop is one of the first flowers to emerge in the early spring, even sometimes, certainly here, we've had this very recently here in the UK in my own garden. I have lots of snowdrops and they come and then suddenly we have snow, and yet suddenly they bounce back again. So really they are the first symbol of new growth. Birch trees here. This is what is symbolized by Berkana. It's connected to the birch tree. It is the symbol of new growth. I actually think the timing for you is absolutely right. The here and now, the how and when, the when is now. That is absolutely unquestionable. Now is the anchor point. You are coming out of a space of like a void. And look at the black here and the black here, and here is this hand coming through into the light, showing you the way, giving you the gift. Yeah, now is the time. How will your wish come true, or will your wish come true? The answer is, I think, reading number 3 is definitely yes. Let's draw more cards and find out more. I think your wish will definitely come true. But what is really exciting is it's now. It's absolutely now. The timing is absolutely ripe for you to have this new beginning, this new opportunity, hope, renewed hope. Now, 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 now. That's what I'm hearing. The power of now. Now is now, reading number 3. Now, now, now. I almost feel like I want to make a little song up in my head full of nows. It's lovely. There's a real bubbly energy. It's like a spring bubbling up. Okay, so what do we have here? So we've got, first of all, we have the 7 of Swords. Oh my goodness me. You have been through really quite a tangle, haven't you, really? I think there's been a lot of stuff that's been quite hard. But you know what? You've worked your way through it. You worked your way through it. Fair play to you. You've done the work, okay? The void was tough, but you've done the work. It's awesome. Okay, and we're definitely seeing new opportunities here. Yeah, you're rising out of the flames. Can you see in this card we have a wheel? So it's almost as if the wheel is turning. You're refinding your strength. You're refinding your power, refinding your voice. We've got a sickle here. It's kind of like, do you know what? You've done, and look at this, the Wheel of Fortune coming straight after. Wowza. And then we have the moon. We have, oh, look at this. This is just beautiful. Just beautiful. We then have the Emperor. Look at that, on a quest. It's like he's doing a vision quest. The feather upright to the universe, requesting a vision, being shown what you need to see, exactly coming in from above. Let me move all our cards along so we have room. And then you have the 10 of Cups. this is your wish. This is your wish coming true. With the Wheel of Fortune bang in the middle, the timing is absolutely right. It is absolutely right. Now is the time of transformation. I can see that you have really, really come through a very dark and challenging patch. But now is the time to rise. Now is the time to be shown the way. I'm not saying there isn't still going to be some quite deep emotional stuff in the process of your emergence. Okay, reading number 3. Because when we move forwards after a dark period, as we start to move forwards, we inevitably have days when we have a bit of a wobble, or, you know, moving forwards, we don't suddenly regain all of the youth of the spring. It's like I said with those snowdrops. So this very year, not very long ago, here in the UK, all of my snowdrops came up, tons and tons and tons of them, just so beautiful. And then we got a massive load of snow, and they were all kind of squashed and crushed and, you know, buried under the snow. And you thought, just when spring was here, suddenly it looks like we've got winter again. But actually the snow melted and they bounced back up again. Okay, they weren't lost. They bounced back up again. It was just a stage of spring emerging. So I think the wheel is turning. You've done the work. You've really, that elk, that elk energy, you've really done the work. But now is the anchor point. Now is the point when things are being offered to you. And look at this hand here. We have a hand with the golden nugget in it, the golden ball. And what do you have here? The hand again with the vision quest here. The thing that you are questing, the thing that you are searching for, the thing that you are wishing for. And here it is, 2 hands coming together. Yes, high five. Now is the time of emergence. I'm going to draw more cards for you. In fact, first of all, I think we'll draw some more runes. Very interesting. I'm going to put your runes on that void card. Okay, how interesting. So you have the rune of initiation. This is Perth. You have the rune of protection. Ah, lovely. Look, you have possessions, nourishment and strength. Okay, so steady progress. Okay, you've come through that process of initiation. It's now time to rebirth. It is time to birth. You've come through the end of the void. It is time to, the timing is impeccably right. It is now. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. You will rise from the ashes. And yes, emotionally, you are tired. The elk is tired when they emerge in the spring from the tundra, but they are so soon picking up and growing their new spring coats and looking amazing because so much is now being gifted to them. Like my snowdrops rebouncing out, and now my garden is full of other bulbs coming through. I have crocuses, I have daffodils, and all of the buds are coming through on the trees. So everything is starting to emerge. This is your springtime. Now is your springtime, irrespective of what's happening in your part of the world. And yes, there will be days when you are feeling emotionally tired and you sort of don't quite know which way to go, but just kind of trust. Ask and trust, and choose to believe in what you want. Vision quest. Ask for it. The Emperor. Ask for it and you'll be given. Yeah, this is what it feels like. Reach out, ask, say, this is what I would like. And I think the universe will go, oh, okay, here you are. Now is the time. Reading number 3. If you have not done a vision board, I would so go do one. Really, if I were you, I would be going and doing a vision board. I really would. The timing for you is perfect to get really focused. It's like asking the universe what you want, knowing that you've done the work and you deserve it. Yeah, if your wish is connected to some form of learning or a course or a university placement or a working environment, It's a good time to apply. If you're applying for a raise or something like that, it's a really good time to ask for what you want, and you can receive. High five, celebration. Yeah. The rune of nourishment, possessions, Fehu. This rune speaks of ambition satisfied. The rune of strength, I always feel when I draw the rune of strength, it's like the universe has my back. And it's steady progress. You know, what you start to build now is going to be significant. So reading number 3. Do the vision board. Whatever you want, 10 of Cups. If it's a relationship, put it out there. Ask and you will receive. High five. Yes. If it's work, vocation, calling, high five. You will receive. This is the time. And yes, slow and steady progress, step by step. It does feel like you are moving into new territory, because I think, you know, there's been a bit of a winter around you, but this is completely the time for emergence, and the anchor is telling us that now is the time. Now is the anchor point of the new for you, coming in, the now. Wheel of Fortune, bang in the middle. Beautiful reading number 3. Whatever this was about, I am so sorry, because it feels like it was just like you kind of got swallowed into a black hole for a while, whatever that was about. But Elk, stamina, you've done it. Yeah, you've been in a tangle, but here you are now. The wheel is turning, the spring is coming, the new is ready for you, calling you. Ask, reach out and ask. And I really think the universe will deliver whatever it is. So yeah, get to it, write that list. Put it out there, ask for the raise, ask for the promotion. Get clear on what you want. We're really seeing stuff shift and move, and just be really gentle with yourself. If you have a day when you're still feeling tired, remember the elk doesn't just come out of the winter tundra like a spring lamb. You know, he or she emerges and needs to start to eat the fresh green grass and start to build themselves up again. It's not overnight, but my goodness me, once they get going, wow, you know, it's magic, absolutely magic. Your reading is so clear, reading number 3. I'm so thrilled that this wish is definitely, will your wish come true? Absolutely. It kind of, whatever, I almost want to say whatever your wish, or how many wishes would you like, reading number 3. Did I just say reading number 2? I may have done, my apologies. Do you know, reading number 3, yeah, I do want to say, I don't think you need to just limit yourself to one wish. It's like, yeah, put them out there. Wish after wish after wish. And I just think it'll be high five after high five after high five. Really, this is the deal. Will your wish come true? The timing, it's a yes, I think. And the how and the when. The timing is now, the when is now, and the how is actually ask for it. Reach out and ask. Reading number 3, tons and tons of love. Sending you the biggest hug ever. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I post readings on Tuesdays and Fridays, pick a card readings that ask specific questions, and every Sunday I do a big right here, right now. What does the universe wish to tell you? What does your spirit team want you to know? And the heads up, what's coming in the next week, so you can navigate your week from a place of real strong awareness. If you'd like to get notification and never miss a reading, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. I also give away a free private reading every month and a pack of oracle cards. It's a subscriber offer. I have a subscriber email list, so if you want to add yourself to that, I'll put the link to that and any other links that might be of interest to you in the information box below and in the pinned comment. And also with this void stuff as well, and the, you know, just the emotional stuff in terms of moving through and really embracing this. I do have a completely free online library. It's called the A to Z of Emotional Health. I'll put the link to that in there. It's all about psychological and emotional support and help from my days as an accredited counsellor, a psychotherapist, there's a ton of information there. It's a completely free resource, and it always will be free, so do access that. If emotionally you are struggling in any way, there's meditations that help you to release emotions, understand your emotions as a source of empowerment, just a ton of stuff. So do access all of that free information if you are in need of it. But this is your anchor point, and it's fab. Tons of love, reading number 3.